Welcome to Dragonfly Within, a space for creativity, reflection, and becoming. Here we explore art, life, and the quiet moments in between. There's no need to have it all figured out. Just bring your curiosity and meet yourself where you are. Welcome back to Dragonfly Within. Today I want to speak to the part of you that wants if you've taken a wrong turn. The part of you that looks at your life or your creative path and asks, why is this taking so long? We're taught to believe that progress should be efficient, direct, and easy to explain. So when our path winds, pauses, or seems to double back, doubt creeps in. But what if the path isn't wrong? Just longer? What if the long way around isn't a delay, but a design? If you look back, you may notice that some of the most meaningful growth in your life didn't come from the plan you already had. It came from detours, unexpected changes, interruptions, or seasons where things didn't move the way you thought they would. A detour might look like a job that didn't last, a creative project that fell apart, a pause that forced you to slow down. At this time, these moments often felt like setbacks, but later they revealed themselves as shaping forces. They teach us patience, adaptability, and self-trust. They introduce us to parts of ourselves we might never met otherwise. So you can ask yourself, what detours have shaped me? For myself, it was a quiet time back in 2022-23 when I had no place to live. I was misplaced, looking for a new apartment, and none were available. I was couch surfing. I had just lost my business. Everything was in complete confusion and disarray. So when we think about detours that have shaped us, don't just think of the successful ones. Think of confusing, uncomfortable ones and the unfinished ones too. Much of our own frustration comes from resisting the pace of our lives. We compare our timeline to others. We measure progress by speed instead of depth. We assume that if things were right, they would be moving faster. But growth doesn't follow a straight line. Creativity, healing, and becoming all unfolds in spirals. We revisit the same question at deeper levels. We circle back with more understanding. What feels like repetition is often refinement. Ask yourself gently, where am I resisting the pace of my life? What would change if you stopped fighting the timing and began listening to it instead? There is wisdom in taking the long way around. Slowness allows for integration. It gives experiences time to settle into meaning. It creates space for depth. When things unfold slowly, we have time to notice, to reflect, to choose more intentionally. A hurried path might get you somewhere quickly, but a longer path teaches you how to stay. And sometimes what we're really learning isn't how to arrive, it's how to walk. Not everything that matters reveals itself immediately. Some things require patience to understand. Creativity often grows quietly beneath the surface before it ever becomes visible. Ask yourself, what is unfolding over time? What might be taking shape even if you can't see it? Trust doesn't mean blind optimism. It means staying present long enough to see what's actually happened, even when the answers aren't clear. Perhaps the long way around is teaching you resilience. Perhaps it's teaching you how to listen inward. Perhaps it's helping you build a life or a creative practice that can support you. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are learning how to walk your own way. Some paths are meant to wind because they're shaping something deeper. Thank you for spending this time with me in Dragonfly Within. If something here stayed with you, let it land gently. There's no rush. Growth happens in its own time. Until next time, keep listening inward and trust what's unfolding within you.